days with Pa. They were the tough days. I couldn't stop crying. And the realisation I would never see him again. Back in 1965. And it wasn't his choice. It wasn't his, but was it his family's choice? It was my ma's decision. She didn't give a monkey's who she hurt and what she did. When we knew it was our last days, I wouldn't stop crying. I wouldn't stop crying. He just hugged me tight because he knew he would see me for the last time. And so did I, which was the most painful moments of my life, which is still now hard to bear. I even have that memory every day in my head. And after those last few days together, Pa was holding on to me, and the welfare officer, or whatever you want to call him, of that day, literally pulled me out of his arms. While he was crying, I was screaming as I was being dragged into the car. And as we're being driven off, I'm screaming for me Pa, sitting in that black car. That's all I can remember. And that memory always stuck with me for a long, long time, and it still does from this day now. And I thought it would be the day I would never see him again, and it'd be forever. It was the most heart-wrenching thing ever. They didn't seem to care whether it traumatised you or not, and it affects your mental health, and they don't seem to care about that. If whether it hurt you. Or my ma didn't give them monkeys. That's why I got taken straight into the care system, which wasn't a very good place. Place I ended up back in '65 was a place called Senders Grange, which is in Woking Send. It was a big house, if I can remember right. Biggish house, big doors. Was it nurses and shit running it? Didn't, felt like I was in a prison, basically. That's what it was like. It wasn't home. Yeah, I can't understand why. At the time, I was only 5, obviously. But I kept going through, kept on crying, got on nurses' nerves. And they got so fed up with me crying, calling for my part. They literally shoved me in a cupboard and threw me in there. Literally. Still, was it crying in this dark cupboard? I remember it from this day. And that memory always sticks with me.